We are featuring the teacher who is honored in the Walton Insurance Group's Good Things Going teacher feature from Concord Schools, art and math teacher Brian Couling and his superintendent Becky Hutchinson. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're a lifelong Concordian
Yes, I am. Yep.
and a graduate of the high school.
Yep. Class of '90, and my kids are fourth generation.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
So did you think that while you were a student at Concord High School that you'd come back and be a teacher there?
I knew my senior year I wanted to be a teacher. I didn't know it would be there, but as it happened to work out, my previous art teacher was retiring at the time I had finished my degree, so there's only been 2 art teachers at Concord, as far as I know, for the last, I don't know, he was there 30 plus years, and I've been there 27, so.
Well, that's awesome.
A long time, yeah.
That's great that you knew then. And it was, I'm sure, a testament to the quality of the education that Concord was offering back then and to this day.
Oh, absolutely. And our art program is second to none. It's truly amazing.
Yeah, we were talking before the show how involved the community seems to be in recent years with the schools, and you've had some success with getting support on some improvements that you've been making at the schools.
Yeah, absolutely. We broke ground on our Hive of Innovation and Creativity, and what's amazing is that that space will be used like a maker space, which truly is an extension of the work Brian does, because the kids have such a freedom to create. So
I was interested to see that you're a math and an art teacher. That's left brain, right brain. Is it hard to be in both?
Occasionally there is that switch when you have to go, okay, wait a minute. I'm being a little creative. I have to think back when I'm helping a kid with math problems. I have to rethink for a second to kind of get in the right brain, if you will. So the right mind.
And right now math is on hold, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
I'm teaching all art classes right now.
Nice.
So,
Becky,
but I do help kids occasionally when they need math.
So you still can do it. But,
oh yeah, definitely.
What is it about Brian that makes him such an asset to the schools?
oh, he is just a gift. So the reality is Brian does anything and everything. He is absolutely the rock of the school. He mentors new teachers. He's our graduation coordinator. He's been a class advisor. He is union president. In fact, Brian is the very first teacher I met when I started in Concord 16 years ago. He used to take the new teachers out. We would come in a day early and he'd teach us all the programs. We went out to the lunch and it was Silver Spoon at the time. I got the tour of Concord. He was so welcoming. So he really is, he's a blessing.
Well, we have a video that folks at the Walton Insurance Group made, and let's take a look at a clip from the Good Things Going Teacher of the Month.
He is a jack of all trades. He's a master of all trades. Like anything that Brian does, he does so well at such a high level. He has been unbelievably dedicated to the students of this district for the last 27 years. And he does for the kids in terms of the extra hours he puts in and things like that's incredible. But beyond that, like as a teacher, he is a dream to have in the district. Like he's so innovative, and the fact that he can teach 4 classes in one section is amazing, but everybody's needs get met. There's no behavior issues. They're growing, they're learning, they're excelling.
He is one of our mentor teachers. He truly is passionate about student learning. He's passionate about the systems and what happens within our school setting, because he knows how much it impacts the community that he lives in and he's a part of.
Yeah, so growing up, the teacher inspired me. There were actually 2. My high school art teacher, who happened to be from Concord as well. Where there's only been 2 of us in the 50 plus years at Concord. Dave Hessler goes by Art Hessler. So people who graduated from Concord either had him or me, so it was one or the other. So he was a big inspiration to me. He just saw my potential and challenged me and pushed me, and I really appreciate that. The other one was my middle school math teacher who I don't remember how it came up, but I specifically remember her saying something to the effect that Brian really likes to learn, and I see that he enjoys learning. And for me, that's kind of the first time I realized that I like learning, and it was just something that kind of clicked with me. So for my classroom, I'm set up, I have 4 different classes every hour: my art foundations, my advanced art 2, advanced art 3, and then senior art. And what I found is the students like to push and challenge each other. When the senior art students are doing something that's really incredible, that kind of inspires the beginning classes to do something a little bit more challenging. And I just find that by them all working together, they kind of naturally share. We want to learn from each other, and so this gives that opportunity for them to just walk around and see what others are doing and expand. My classroom set up so everybody's in the front row. It's not just rows, it's basically set up like a rectangle, and so everybody can walk around and see what everybody's doing. And that was on purpose, so to encourage that kind of looking at other people's work. And they give each other advice, and for me, that just helps them move. They know what my expectation is, and so the incoming freshman, the upperclassmen will be like, no, he's never going to prove that, you need to do something more challenging. And so it kind of works its way out that way. So
Very cool. Brian, interesting. That story was about you, but you spent a good deal of time talking about your students and showcasing their art. That's pretty cool.
yeah, I have some amazing students. I'm very proud of them. They all work very hard, and I couldn't ask for better students. So
I know a couple we've already seen, but we've got a few more examples of their work that you brought along. Are you yourself an artist?
yes, yep,
Yeah.
I do art occasionally, but I have a lot going on. So, but yeah.
Can any student become an artist?
Yeah, it's like a skill. You have to develop it. You work at it. So, like any skill, it takes training, and they'll just develop it and work along. And I'm there to challenge them and point out what they're doing right and help them when they're struggling, and we figure it out. So,
What grade levels do you teach art?
currently this year it's 8th grade through 12th grade. So I've taught K through 12, depending upon what the district's needs were. And this current year, I had 7th graders that became 8th graders, and now I'm teaching them for the second time, which is really cool. So I have an awesome opportunity to see kids from 7th all the way through 12th, or from 8th all the way through 12th. So it's really neat to see their skills develop and grow.
Well, I know you're involved in the community. You grew up there, you stayed there, you came back. It's a small school, small town. What was it that brought you back home?
I love the community, and it's like family for me. So, and family's important. So for me to be able to give back to them and to work with them, to see them grow, that's why I came back.
You have a lot of staff that it's that situation with, right?
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of Concord alumni on staff, especially in the last couple of years. We've, I would almost say doubled that number. It's quite a few.
Nice. Well, eve of Thanksgiving, kids, did you send them home yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they actually were off school today.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Thanksgiving at the Coulings.
Yeah, my daughter will be coming up and son-in-law will be coming up from Fort Wayne, and then my son is home from Michigan Tech.
Oh, cool.
And so, yep, we're excited to celebrate with them.
And Becky, what about you?
We're going out to, my family actually rented a place on Clark Lake. And so my aunt's cooking turkey, and we're all bringing passing dishes. And my son Maddox hasn't really eaten in 2 days because he's saving up for tomorrow. He can't wait.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't even know. I'm like, good thing you ran today.
You know what? It's a good strategy. I kind of done that. It's like, but seeing it and actually going through with it, it's good luck with that, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
This month's Good Things Going Teacher of the Month, art and math teacher at Concord, Brian Couling, along with Superintendent Becky Hutchinson. We've got